I'm Boniface. Welcome to our channel of education. And this is my second video. And as I said in the introduction, we will be discussing one teaching method, strategy, or idea after every time. I remember I said every day, but due to some ups and downs, I couldn't meet the promise. But today we are going to talk about the first method of teaching or strategy: think, pair, share. This method is divided into 3 steps, as its name shows. See, the first step is to think, the second is to pair, and the third is to share. Now, how does it work? In the first step, think, pose a question or ask a question, okay, by writing or orally or verbally. Then, allow your student to think about the question. Give them enough time, maybe 1 to 3 minutes of thinking. And remember, for English learners or English beginners, use written question. Then, once you ask a question or you pose the question by writing, tell the students they should not talk to each other or communicate in any other way. They should think of answers quietly and individually. Remember, but this is only the opinion, you can make thinking more effective if you give them pieces of papers to write. When they are thinking, they write the answers on the papers. Tell them when they are writing to hide their works. So, as you can see, working quietly, individually, make the student to think. Now, let them pair. What is a pair? Pair is 2 things put together. So a pair of students is 2 students working together. After sufficient time, tell student to share his or her work with a friend or a partner. So 2 of them. If their answers are in writings, they can swap or exchange, and everyone reads another's work. Let them read. And allow them to talk while reading. And allow them, or allow the one who didn't or couldn't remember all the points to write the missing points from his friend's work. Okay? So there will be sharing of ideas by both talking when reading and writing. And this will help the English learners or English beginners to exchange their answers verbally, but also by writing. Now, the third step is to share. If you think that they have finished reading and talking to each other, 2 of them, then allow sharing with a larger group. The larger group here, it means the class. Now, remember also, this can be done verbally or in writings. Verbally, you can call, see, or pick one member of a pair to share what they have discussed together with the large group. This one is through talking. So one member of a pair can speak loudly so that other members of the class will listen and make corrections or adjustments where they couldn't reach the standards. If a member of a pair has finished, you can ask the other member or the whole class if there is any additional points. Through that way, where the first or second or third pupil could not talk about every details they want them to discuss, the other one will add some information. So at the end, the class will have all information needed. And in writing, pick some members from different pairs, call them in front. Maybe if you're using chalkboard or blackboard, give them pieces of chalks or writing materials and allow them to write their answers on the chalkboard or writing board. If you're using the whiteboard, give them the markers and allow them to write the answers on the board. When they are writing, the other members of the class will be reading what they are writing on the chalkboard, and so there will be an exchange of ideas and materials there. When they are done, ask the whole class or the large group if there is anyone with more information. If there is, allow him or her to come forward and write. So at the end, you will have a lot of information on the chalkboard. Teachers, parents, teacher-students, you can use this method at any stage of your lesson plan. You can make it very short, of 1 to 4 minutes, or you can make it long according to your lesson time. But remember, if you make it longer or shorter, make it effective. And again, this is not a law or God's word. So you can modify it according to your environment and nature of your learners. In short, what have we talked about? Okay? The first stage, think. And the second stage, pair. The third stage, share. This is very important, especially in the countries where pupils or students are using 2 languages in their curriculum. For example, in a country like Tanzania, in primary schools, the students are using Kiswahili, but once they finish standard 7 or class 7 and going to form 1, they change the language into English. Now, the abrupt change of language from Kiswahili to English, to most of the children who have been learning in Kiswahili medium schools, English becomes a challenge. So if you will try most of what we have discussed here, you will see after some time your students who are from Kiswahili medium will be comfortable in your class knowing that English can be learned, and you have to help them learn English as simply and quickly as possible. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. The next video will be about KWL or KW Until then, bye bye.